Hi everyone, welcome back to Homeschool Autism Life. I am so thrilled to be doing something a little bit different today. It's going to be Life Episode 2, talking about summer and summer plans and how they don't usually work out very well. But first I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who has sent a message to me in the comment section below. I find YouTube to be one of those really weird entities where it's a one-sided conversation and there's not a lot of send back feedback. And so anyone who is sending me feedback, I am so thrilled. I am so thankful that people are finding things to love and like about the channel and the things that I'm excited to share with everybody. And so thank you so much for just letting me know. It's been a wonderful thing to actually hear from you. The other thing I'm thankful about is the history is done. History is done. I found it to be such a struggle to sit so many years of Darian's story. He's 11 now. To be able to put it into 20-minute videos or 10-minute videos that equal 20 minutes. There we go. That was hard. It's been really good to be able to get that done. And there's lots missing in that. And I'm sure as time goes on, I'll be able to fill in more details and we'll discuss different things that have happened in the past. And you'll be able to hear all of those stories in a different way. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I'm excited that it's done and that we can move on to the exciting things that are happening, and what curriculum choices I'm doing for this next year. If you missed any of the history, our homeschool story, our autism story, all of those kind of things, I would really encourage you to go back and just watch them. It'll help you understand why we've made the decisions we have as far as curriculum and that sort of thing. And when I say Darian tells me stuff, you'll understand it's with the facilitated communication and all that kind of stuff. Don't know what that is? Go back to the videos and you'll hear it. And you'll have to forgive my messy hair. I'm on the summer. I should be getting a haircut, but have no time because I have children. So today I wanted to discuss something that I think everybody, every mom who's trying to do a good job is trying to make sure, like my goals for the summer are usually my children don't watch screens all summer. And you don't think that that's a hard goal to have, and yet sometimes it really, really is. I wanted to teach my girls and Darian, and here's something really exciting. This is the first year that Darian has done a chore ever, and he's done it willingly. Ever. It's a huge, huge win. He picks up stuff off the floor in the living room, and I am so thrilled. I cannot tell you why that has happened in later videos, but super excited. But I want to teach my kids the responsibility of looking after the house and being in charge of a job, that's your job and you can do this. And it's really awesome because when you get to be grown up, you can do this too. Not in a, woo, chores are awesome, let's go do laundry for fun. I don't think anyone has ever said that ever, but at the same time, and if you have, you're sick. But in the grand scheme of things, you want your kids to be able to do these things because they're going to have to do them. And the other thing was teaching them how to save money and be responsible with money. And so we had projects and stuff. So the first part of the summer, guys, we had lots and lots of appointments, dentists, orthodontics. We did everything that we could to book them when my husband had his week off at the beginning of summer. And I found that through our summer schedule completely out the window right off the thing and right off the start. And I wasn't that worried about it because I was like, well, you know what? We'll get into it. And then I had a medical thing I had to prepare for, just a test, but I had to drink a drink, and I had to like have this special diet, and oh my goodness, it was a pain in the patootie. And and then it was like a week of recovering from that as well. So then, you know, energy levels take a dive, and oh, all that kind of thing. So thankfully we've been able to start again like 4 weeks into summer, which is hilarious all by itself, because you're just like, woo, getting the summer started off right. But what I had done in the very beginning of my first couple summers with the kids, I would have, okay, we're going to do this, 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 this. And it was like 6, 7, 8 things every single day we were going to do. And I would bottom out 3 weeks in, because my kids were quite small still, and I was the driving force behind all of it. None of my kids could read. So you say, okay, go read a book. Well, mommy, you are reading that book. So this year I was a little less whatever about it. I was going to give my kids time to kind of go, okay, it's still summer, but I want you to do something other than just watch TV. And so that's kind of how it's been working. But tell me down below if you guys are like this with summer plans too, because it has been one of those struggles where you're like, yeah, my kids, I'll kick them off one screen and then I find them on another, and I'm like, how did that happen? So I'm going to take you on a walk to see what I have been doing, and you'll get to see all of my mess. It's my writing mess, and yeah, creative people. And then I don't know if you can see this with the light in the window, but this is all their school supply stuff that I was able to salvage from last year. And then, yeah, this is all Darian mommy homeschool stuff that I'm doing. But I wanted you to see this. So, yeah, it's all backwards because that makes sense. But essentially, I made a list of projects for mom and dad to do, and you can see it all backwards. It's hilarious. And our weekend outings and stuff. I might take a picture and try and like attach it for you guys. And then projects that the girls have earned money for their, like, we're saving up. And then their summer daily to do. This is hilarious. Anyway, so then all of the things, and then they get a check mark, and then they get a sticker at the end of the week. And these were kind of like, yeah, we'll fluff on those. And then a craft list of things that we're doing for crafts. So as you can see, this segment of life is just talking about how it's amazing how the plans that we have don't usually work out, don't go according to plan, and we have to adjust and be okay with the adjusting of our plan. And I think that's been the biggest struggle this summer, is just accepting. We've also got a birthday coming up in August, which again will derail everything to do with our thing. So I'm not sure how well it's going to go, but I wanted to talk about how in summer months, how the best laid plans always go awry and how we adjust to them. And I'm really thankful to say that while it's been driving me absolutely bonkers that I haven't been able to, sometimes it's things beyond my control. I couldn't control the weather, for instance. The first part of the summer, we had a really, really wet summer. Really great for gardens, not so much for getting kids outside, especially when our backyard is a big mutt pit and we've got a dog. So it'll get fixed in 3 years. Don't worry. It'll get fixed eventually. But this is the thing that I'm like looking at and going, okay, hopefully, one day I am teaching them proper skills. And the same thing with teaching them to do chores. My daughter sometimes will do the dishes right away, and then sometimes it's still 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, you're just like, oh, and it's so much easier if I just do this myself. So coming up next week is the start of something really exciting, and I wanted to get you guys kind of hyped up about it. I'm going to be talking about the Sunrise program, and if you don't know what it is, I encourage you to look it up, but also keep a really open mind, because it is contrary or backwards to everything we've been told. If you have a child with autism, it's backwards to so many things, and yet is the most loving and logical program out there. And I can tell you, we've run this program with Darian for 10 months, and I am so excited and so thrilled by the changes that I see in him and what other people have been saying about how much he's changed. So excited, so thrilled. It's going to feature a lot in these things, but I really, it's why partly why I did. I really wanted you guys to hear and understand it, so that if you have a child, you can get on board way faster than I did. I've only been doing it for 10 months, guys, and I cannot talk it up enough. All right, so we will see you next week. I'm so thrilled, so excited. I hope you guys are, just to hear the story and how much he's changed. God bless you. We'll talk to you later.